Work shortages and other woes 2025. Work shortages and other woes 2025. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kal Halayim La, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harachak Wadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last sections of time. Kwam Yasha'Allah, Mighty Shalom, and this lesson is entitled Work Shortages and Other Woes 2025. And this is based off an article going into thousands of employees being laid off from Kroger, which is a main supermarket outlet here in Babylon, the Great America. All right, I believe it produces different privately owned products. Okay, but what is places like this laying off 1,000 employees? Places like Costco, Sam's Club, Walmart, all of these different outlets that Babylon the Great America has used to push this economy, all those things are now in shambles. What ultimately is that saying for the ending result of Babylon the Great? Scripture saying Isaiah 24:10, the city of confusion is broken down. And ultimately Ecclesiastes 12:3 says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. And who is the keepers of the house talking about? It's talking about these top economists, all right, who have for so long thrived on the economy of Babylon the Great, thrived on and banked on this economy flourishing in order for them to upkeep it, all right, them to upkeep their lifestyle, all right. Forever and for so long, America has been their cash cow, but now, all right, you see these different nations in the form of the BRICS pulling out and dumping the American dollar, okay. What also do you see? You see these nations gearing up, and not only the BRICS nations, but also you have a host of other nations that are doing away with the American dollar, and that's leading to a decrease in the value of the dollar. And it's showing in the American workforce. You have these thriving industries now laying off thousands of employees. What is the ending result of that going to be? It's a domino effect, all right? And everyone is going to feel it. No matter if you think you're in the security of your home, working from home, all right, whatever it may be, virtual, whatever it may be, all right, you are going to have to face these times, man, all right, these hard, difficult times. So it says, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. That's right. And the grinders cease because there are few. The grinders is talking about the workers. The scriptures say there shall be no work for Egypt, okay, and we know Egypt is talking about America. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 19, verse 14. The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt, which is America, to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggered in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. And that Egypt again is talking about America, and that work is talking about the workforce, the laboring, all right, the economy, okay, people being able to be employed, or people being unemployed. And the scriptures say here in verse 15, there shall be no work for Egypt. And we're seeing that 1,000 employees laid off here. It says Kroger continues to face workforce challenges characterized by persistent understaffing, difficulty retaining employees due to low pay and challenging conditions, and a high turnover rate. And ultimately, prophecy. All right. Revelation 13:16 says he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, to receive a charagma in their right hand or their forehead. Right. So ultimately, prophecy has to be fulfilled. So when all hell breaks loose, anyways, you're not even going to have time to worry about clocking into your job. All right. Or worrying about going cash your check. OK, or going and get your bills all paid up. So you won't have to worry about your account overdrafting. That's not going to be the law of the land anymore, man. Okay, like the scripture saying that in the day of affliction, there's no more remembrance of prosperity. Khan call Shah. This is Sirach 11 and 25. It says, in the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction. And in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity. So the scriptures say when they say peace and safety, then shall sudden destruction come upon them as a woman that travaileth with child, and they shall not escape. Because the society is all rooted in peace and safety. Oh, well, you can go inside. Oh, don't worry. You got Wi-Fi. You work from home. Oh, you'll be all right. Oh, don't worry. Oh, it's just going to affect these people right now. Don't worry. It won't affect you. But guess what? Bad news is going to meet you home. The scriptures say, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, because in thy security, thou should be destroyed. So this is from USA Today. It says Kroger, the Cincinnati-based supermarket giant, told employees it is eliminating nearly 1,000 corporate jobs nationwide, including 200 in its hometown region. It says, in a memo obtained by the Cincinnati Enquirer, the CEO said the cuts would simplify the organization. And that by that simplifying, they mean increase the inching in of the MOTB. They're getting closer and closer to implementing the charagma. So that's what these elites liken on to simplifying their organizations. All right. Making it a technocracy. OK, making it pretty much dominated by technology and not humanity. So it says, and free up money for Kroger to lower grocery prices, add hours for store employees, and spend more to improve its stores. And how are they going to improve these different stores, man? They're going to be charagma capable, man. Okay. They're going to be fit to have this digital money system applicable. And you already see it with what? You got tap to pay, you got pay with your palm and Whole Foods and things like that. So it's no surprise that these employees are being laid off. And the scriptures say that, man. The grinders shall cease because there are few. No work for Egypt. Okay. And we're seeing these times, man. And what is it going to end to? An all-out collapse, like the scriptures say. A crashing from the hills, man. A stock market crash. Because when these things start turning over and all these employees get laid off, guess what? They're looking for jobs elsewhere. And then when they can't find jobs elsewhere, what is that going to lead to? Just a whole society filled with unemployed individuals. And that's when the chaos is going to ensue, right? Because you ultimately have you got these people on the jobs. What are their mindsets already? Well, I'm entitled. Well, I've been here for so many years. I know more than you. Well, just because you have a certification behind your name, that doesn't mean anything. And the scriptures say what? A kingdom divided shall not stand, man. All right. Haggai 1:6 says, he that earneth wages, earneth it to put it into a bag with holes. So our job and our occupation truly is prophecy, man. All right. Not these different jobs that ultimately we're doing in the society. Yes, we're doing them to get our daily bread, but our focus and our main vision is through the lens of prophecy. So Lord willing, this quick hit was edifying. I'm going to give infinite honors and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harachak Wadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings until next time. Kwame Yashala, Mighty Shalom.